Doug shook his head at Fish, saying, I want out. He was holding a basketball in his hand, standing in the middle of the courtyard. The court was atop of Fish's 3-story penthouse. Fish laughed at first, not taking Doug seriously. The two were talking and taking a quick break, a breather between sets of a tiring game of 21. You're making so much progress. Are you sure you want to quit? Look how much money you're making, Fish told him, as though trying to convince Doug not to quit. Doug was one of Fish's best pushers. He would buy steroids from the Fish, preferably boosters. Doug sold the drugs out of the sports shop. The arrangement worked out pretty well financially, considering how much rent Doug paid on the property. Everyone does it. All the locals. In fact, Fish had just hooked Doug up with his new Canadian connection, worth like 47 G's. Now that Doug was pushing for him, this 47 could easily turn into 94. Like, that's how much juice Doug had on this campus. It would hurt the business an awful lot if Doug left. Fish became irate, screaming, Where's the rest of the money? Then the two men stood up and began to play another game of 21. Doug snarled and stared up at Fish for a while, passing the ball and thinking, how the hell am I supposed to pay that rest of that back? Fish was thinking. The tension between the two grew intense. What Doug was about to say next seriously sent Fish over the edge. I still have 100 capsules left. You know how much that's worth? But before Fish could say a word, Doug interrupted, almost begging. But you said I can leave whenever I wanted, whenever I needed to, no strings attached. Is that right? Fish said slightingly. Then he interrupted himself, as if having a bipolar mood swing, screaming at the top of his lungs, Quit, quit! His voice had gone from a calm hush to a fearless rage, which only left Doug feeling awkward and out of place, seeing he looked like a crook. That messed up screw faced a smile on Dave's face, gave Fish that much more intensive. Tell you what, if I win the next game, you stay till you pay back the money. If you win, you can leave just like that. No strings attached. Cool. Fish nodded his head. Cool, Doug. Couldn't believe what he was hearing. No strings attached. Nothing. Go on. Doug and Fish played for hours that afternoon. Doug dribbled the ball across the floor, across the court, banging, pant, making point after point. It seemed as if Fish didn't have a chance in the world. With only 2 shots left in the game, Doug could think of nothing other than getting out of there for good. In less than a moment, he had swished, squiff, 2 baskets, meaning that he'd reached 21. He shouted. The ball bounced towards Fish's. Doug jumped around in excitement, coming to stand at the 4-foot-high railing. I won! I won! Fish bounced the ball back at him, saying, But it's not that simple. Yeah? You won. You can leave. Doug took the 2 steps back. Fish stared at him, then like he was up without a care in the world, not worrying anything. Then quickly punched the ball into slam right into Doug's nose. Fish watched the blood drip from the side of Doug's face. Doug snarled for a few steps, jerking his body backwards. Doug finally lost his balance, screaming as he fell over the tossed balcony. Fish watched him fall, saying, You didn't get the rest of it, did you? The rest of the deal, huh? If you win, you can leave. But don't ever think you're ever coming back. Fish laughed as he stepped away from the railing, saying, You really thought you won, didn't you? Shaking his head. You really thought you won. I had to let you win. I had to, perpetual loser you.